It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. The makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. It's the makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. The makeup nurse, the makeup nurse, the makeup nurse. It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. The makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. It's the makeup nurse, better fix your ways. It's the makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. Makeup.
I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with Pajami, the makeup nurse. Today is Tarte Tuesday, and it's also Princess Day, Vicky Swissie Day. I can't say that. Vichyssoise, some type of food. Mickey Mouse's birthday, my grandmother's birthday, and my birthday. So, hold on the train. Okay, the riddle of the day is, what starts with a P, ends with an E, and has thousands of letters? Comment down below. And if you want to join the Pajama Club, hit that subscribe button, sit back, get comfy, and let's get started. And we're going to start with the Sugar Rush Lip Oil in the shade Dragon Fruit. This actually has a little bit of a tint to it. I never noticed that before. The other one was always clear. Alright, then we're going to start with the Shadow Insurance by Too Faced Eye Primer. If I can get any more out of this one. I just need a little bit more. There we go. My son, for my birthday, and his girlfriend got me purple, because purple's my favorite color. Calla lilies. And since it's my birthday, we're going to use this Sweet Tarte Frosted palette. I love this palette, and it's sweet frosted, so it smells good, and it's got some purples. So let's go in with this Buttercream shade. Okay, then we're going to go in with Decadent. Yeah, I have the same birthday as Mickey Mouse and my grandmother, but it's also Princess Day, and it's so funny because everybody calls me Princess because Ken does everything for me. and like, oh, you're such a princess. So maybe it's just fitting, except I'm not really a princess. But Ken does spoil me. I'm lucky for that. All right, we're going to go in with Temptation. You have to build some of these shades up, but that's all right. And now we're going to go with Indulgence. Okay, we're going to use the Tarte Quick Stick, and we're going to use the golden pink luster side. Then we're going to use the Tarte Awake by Tarte Sunshine Stick. Then we're going to use the Too Faced Hangover Primer. Then we're going to use the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Face Tape. And this is in Fair Light Beige. And I put some illuminating drops underneath. And then we're going to use the Too Faced Mr. Perfect Foundation Brush. we're going to use the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. I accidentally got in my eyebrow. That's alright. And tomorrow we are, for the podcast, because it was my birthday, they let me pick the movie. And my favorite movie, well, one of my favorites, is Beauty and the Beast. And so we're going to be reviewing the live action of Beauty and the Beast. And I am going to try to catch up on videos. I've been just so sick because I started that shot, the weight loss shot. And I have been so sick. And every shot that, the people that I know that's been on it have told me that it gets better with each shot. But I've taken 4 and it seems like it's gotten worse each shot. I just throw up. Can't keep anything down. I've lost 9 pounds, but in the month, but maybe that's because I can't eat. So of course I'm gonna lose weight. Oh, this was the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation, infused with peach and sweet fig cream. Now we're going to use the Tarte Blush Tape in the shade Peach. I think with me squeezing it like this, I had to have gotten a faulty one. Okay, the cream highlight was probably buried at the bottom of my box, so I just use something else. All right, and then I'm going to use the Tarte Face Tape Pressed Powder in the shade Fair Light Beige. And since I went home this weekend, I didn't unpack yet from being in the house. Just a little bit. And I forgot I didn't have all my Tarte Tuesday stuff out. But I think that's the only thing, so I think I did pretty good. All right, then we're going to use the Too Faced Mr. Right Now brush with the Too Faced Do You setting powder. I'm going to use the Too Faced highlighter brush with the Too Faced Sun Bunny bronzer. We're going to use this side, and this is in shade Sun Bunny. That's right. And this doesn't smell. I have a physician meeting today. Actually, all this week I have a physician meeting. The nice thing about these meetings, though, there's food. Well, I don't know if I haven't been able to eat it, but like yesterday they had some potato casserole with ham in it and green beans. I ate some of the potatoes because it's more easily digestible, and a couple bites of the green beans. So, and I was able to hold that down. So I'm trying to eat more foods now that are easily digestible. Like, I was so sick when I was at the airport, and of course, you know, when you're at the airport, you gotta try not to look sick because people like freak out if you get sick when you're flying. Even though it wasn't contagious, it's because of the stupid shot. But anyway, so I'm like, I haven't really had any nutrition in me. So I went and got one of those naked smoothies. It was the blueberry kind. And I actually held that down, and I felt like I was getting more nutrients, so. That's what the shot does, is slow down your mobility in your digestive tract. And that's why if you feel full, it makes you feel full because it's not digesting, and that's when you get nauseous or throw up. But so if you eat the more, like, I guess, parade stuff. Man, that train again. I swear that train comes nonstop. Okay, now we're going to use the Sugar Rush Frosted Blush. I kind of smell it. It's supposed to smell like the palette. I'm so sorry about that train, guys. At least you don't have to hear it at 5 a.m. And the one night, like, I was so sick, I heard it at 3 o'clock, or like around 3 o'clock-ish or whatever, and then came around 4 again, and then 5. I'm like, it must come every hour. Then we're going to use the Too Faced Mr. Chisel brush. It's a contour brush. And we're going to use the highlight in this palette because it's the only thing I could find right off the top. And this is Angel Wings. And this is supposed to smell like sugar cookies. Yeah, it was right on top of the box, so I'm like, oh, I'll just use this for today. Okay, then we're going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Brownie. I'm going to go up to see my grandkids for Thanksgiving at my sister's house. And I'll probably get to have them for a few days because my daughter's actually going with her boyfriend somewhere. I guess they're going to Florida because someone he knows, one of his friend's moms, is dying. So they're going to go there. And so I'm going to keep the grandkids over Thanksgiving. So I'm going to go up there. And since my niece always likes to go get her nails done and all that, I think I'm going to go with her. And finally, I know I've been saying this for a long time, get my eyebrows done. Because they are so bad. Okay, then we're going to use, let's go with this Indulgence shade. I almost put it on my lips, you guys. Oh my gosh, that train. Is it coming through again? It just came through. What the heck? I think it's just playing with me now because it's annoying me. Okay, then we're going to use the Tarte Big Ego mascara. This is a cute little house, and at least I have a house and it's got space. I don't know. I'd almost rather go back to the hotel, but I am not packing all this stuff up again. And I'm not going to ask my coworker to help me. Even though she's so sweet. If you needed, how many times you need me to come and help you pack up? She's like so sweet. And always wanting to help people. And she does, the complaints and grievances at our hospital. And she is perfect for that job. Because just like any customer service job, right? Where the only calls you get are the ones that people aren't happy with. You gotta be a special person for that type of job. And she is so good at it. I've had to do that job a couple times, filling in for whenever I was, because for some reason, complaints and grievances are always under quality, and I've had to fill in for, staff members before and do it. Oh man, I do a good job while I'm doing it, but it is mentally taxing. And I'm glad, obviously my job in quality is always to be there for the patients. And it's heartbreaking, some of these, when they call and they say some of the complaints. But it is hard to hear that nonstop. So I'm just thankful that's not my all-day job. But she loves it, which is good, because she feels like, she is helping the patients, and that's good. I'm glad she's in that role. She's perfect. All right, let's go in with this shade now, Sugar Coated. Because, I always say, patients obviously don't come to a hospital because they're at their best. So the people we see them at their worst. And so we need to be more compassionate to our patients. And not every, nurses get burnt out, and I think they have some compassion fatigue or whatever, but that's not an excuse. You need to still think about the patient. Healthcare is a hard job, but you gotta still treat the patient with respect. Okay, because this is already on here, we're going to use the Too Faced Hangover Pillow Balm in the shade Vanilla Kiss. It smells like vanilla. I'd hope anyway. At least I'm guessing that's what it smells like. Alright, this is it for Tarte Tuesday. But before we go, let's do this day in history. On my birthday, November 18th, 1626, St. Peter's Basilica in Rome was consecrated, becoming the world's largest Christian church. 1863, President Abraham Lincoln delivered the Gettysburg Address. I did not know that happened on my birthday. 1916, the First Battle of the Somme ended, a major and deadly offensive during World War I. 1928, the first sound-synchronized animated cartoon, Walt Disney's Steamboat Willie, starring Mickey Mouse, premiered in New York. In 1978, the Jonestown Massacre took place in Guyana, where Jim Jones, the leader of the People's Temple, led his followers in a mass murder-suicide that claimed over 900 lives. And in honor of Mickey Mouse Day, the quote comes from Walt Disney: "All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them." And remember, don't wake up and choose violence, choose kindness, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye!